Hi Qadinators, welcome back to episode 6 of In Conversations with Qadikazi. As you see by the background okanye setup, we're not doing anything that is quite formal. We're literally just having a conversation, right, around mental health and not being where you thought you will be at, right? So it might sound a little bit cliche because in the mental health in in South Africa and in black communities, but I felt like and that I'm not shooting anything because I'm worn out and I'm tired and but more you today, guys. More you today. So today we're speaking about mental health and not being where you're at. My name is Qadikazi, and please do follow me on social media platforms. On Facebook, I am Nosipo Qadikazi Kewuti, and on Instagram, I am Nosipo_Kewuti, and I've joined TikTok as well. So you can follow me there at Qadi_Gazi. I am not so sure what this guy that is helping me here is doing. But okay. Anyways, today I am joined by Sikholise Ndubaza. But because and she's very busy. We group Yamarasta, so she's doing what Amarasta too. Hi Siko.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Indonesia.
Now I am preparing a very important meal.
Okay. I can see. Anyways, so namhlanje we will be talking in the yokubana of not being where you thought you will be at, right? We both graduates. She graduated at AFDA, and then I graduated at Nelson Mandela University. Who graduated? 2019. And I graduated in 2018, right? So obviously, when graduate, you have hopes as well. Right? I did journalism. Obviously, because
Film and television.
Film and television. She did film and television after. So obviously, when you graduate, right, the first thing is that you will be where you want to be at. As someone get ONZ journalism, journalism focuses only on being a journalist, right? You can do, I majored in broadcasting, so meaning that I can do radio, I can do TV as well, but also I did do print, yeah? So I can go for print as well. But also you can go for communications department of any government department, yeah? But I'm sitting here doing YouTube, right? And I'm not doing none of those things I thought I will be doing. Ne? So we will be talking about that, right? Beginning of this year, last year, I my contract ended as a communications intern. I was working for one of the departments in not so sure why they ends up at lakhala. So anyways, my point is, the contract ended last year, 2021, 30th of June. I was a communications intern going e department government, right? It was for 2 years. Yeah? So I graduated at the age of 21, and I was like, you know what? Life is about to happen. We're going to make things happen, right? You don't most graduated at 21 because you think, okay, 21, we're graduating, 22. You're like 22. Are we heading where we supposed to be heading, right? This is our apartment. 23. Jonga finances, but I know Puma nokubana is Swift or Suzuki or whatever. Naba mini kupanyana. But at the age of 25, you're obviously thinking about, you know what, there's our bend in this set life in Clan, about 26 since I've been there chat. I wanted 27, the team again. Of which, please guys, don't fall pregnant. Okay, that's a bad advice because I don't have any.
You don't even have.
I don't have any
for you to tell people not to.
But that's the story. That's where I am heading, right? And now this year I've turned 26, and I have none of those things I thought I will be having it this year, right? I don't have a kid. I don't have a husband. I don't have a boyfriend. Let's start there. I don't even have a boyfriend. I don't have a kid. I don't have a husband. I don't have a house. I don't have a car. I am just breathing in and out, but yeah, you keep going. But so I think in February this year I took a knock, right? And I've realized, but shit, this year I'm turning 26 and I still don't have none of those things. And we like to say, don't put yourself in pressure, God's timing, don't, but also mental health is not saying God's timing. It's just saying I am here because you don't have as long as you know that you planned you will have by this age or you know. So that's why I felt like it's very important to have this conversation today, and I needed someone to join me who can actually speak on the matter as well, right? Did you face the same things?
Yes, Nosi. You know, when you grow up, ikala klandoba ubeke age. And then pressure when you get to that age and you see your peers achieving it goes like and understand ufake pressure unnecessary like why am I still here at this age? You see, and we always forget to live in the moment. We always forget to live in the moment because of pressure and the things ezisurroundileyo ezibangela into yoba sibe sizifakela ipressure ezizakwenza uba sibe ne-depression sithini. Ibingase sonke siyazi uba okay, first of all it's all in the mind. Ekhoyo apha emhlabeni will find you. You need to believe it will find you whenever it finds you, but you need to, of course, practice. Because then it's fucking pressure. Even because at university, then I understand. As a matter of fact, I didn't have friends, especially the first year one. But say abantwana baphume high school and mdala apha phakathi kwabo. Kubani ba uyazibalela, uyazicingela ne-age ba bengafani bangandisedeskini kodwa. Xa kukho abantwana 22, mna ndina 27 okanye 20 ntontoni, ndisehleli nawo abantu fumaniseke uba and my peers are
So, well, guys, our camera, we don't know what happened, but something happened, and our cameraman, okay. Anyways, you were still talking about the age thing in class and
yeah, I was saying, now that I look back, going back to what I was saying in Ndubaza, we forget to live in the moment. We want to be there already, we miss the moment, and then go us wanting to be there causes a lot of like disturbance in your mind with thoughts zakho and with journey yakho. You see, you end up losing yourself. Because look at me now that I'm looking at it now. My classmates, let's say they were 20, 22 and I was 25.
Yes.
22, 25, 3-year difference. Why?
It's not that big.
It's not that big. Why ben yo.
But that's the thing, in the age, it's not only you, right? I remember last year when I started the learnership, because currently I'm doing the television and film production learnership, right? And the facilitator it, right? And when I joined here, and then you hear about there's 2002, right? And you're like, 96. What am I even doing here? And then you look at Indangazakwe there by the Instagram, because as much as we keep on saying social media is not real, whatnot, you must not be pressurized by social media. But you can't see a 25-year-old buying a car and you don't even have it to run a banking, you know? That as well frustrates the shit out of me, you know? Because at the end of the day, we might try all means to say, no, age does not affect but it does, you know? Because I don't
know, maybe it's just us girls. I don't know, guys. Is it like that with like?
It is.
Express that.
It feels the same.
Exactly, because you're just like, and now you start thinking you're failing yourself, right? You're failing the people around you. And once I'm saying, yo, I guess sana ichiwa ayiko, and you're like, shit, they feel you know, at this age, but because I can't even buy myself Inivia le ikhawuleza iphelelwe emakhwapheni.
And then kulapho all those negative thoughts zingenelela khona. Zingenelele uzibethelele uphela uba
ikuthini ke ngoku i-depression?
unnecessary ithi yabona
Yabo? And then you start having insomnia, or you start having anxiety, you start having depression because now you're like, shit, I feel like I am not doing anything. I see you guys, you're doing an amazing job there by the social media in terms of motivating us. Your pace, your ntontoni, and you're like, namhlanje, you're feeling good. God is gonna come through for me. And we had to change cameras, guys, because the first one is playing mind games with us, and so we decided. In actual fact, it was running low on space, hence it kept on cutting. But now we are back full time, and we're still having the conversation, right? Please do join us for the conversation. Explain or talk to us. Comment in the comment section. Tell us whether your experiences with mental health, and also do you think by this age? If you're still 21, please don't stress me out, because I'm stressed out when you're saying I'm 21 and I don't have the apartment, but I do have a car. Okay, please don't stress me out. Because we're not working enough. You know, when you see someone who's at your age buying something, you know, I've been watching the YouTubers, right? The influencers. They're very young, ne? And you find that Ndana is like 25, 23. They're already buying their apartments. They're already having their own cars. Like, they live in large and they are independent. You know, abazali baphuma kubo at the age of 20 years old. And you're like, well, sometimes I still ask for my dad, something, you know, and you think to yourself, well, maybe I'm not working hard enough. Do you sometimes feel like you're not working hard enough?
Yes, of course. Like, yeah, bruh. And I've been having low realization because, you know, my parents bought a house. They built a house. They built a house back in, I don't know, 1995. 25 years or 27 years ago. Ne? And now I'm learning a lot of. I think I'm at that stage where I'm learning a lot of things. I'm going to take about it. Ikapati ziyawa ngoku.
Yeah.
After so many years, think about my maintain.
Yeah.
Ikapati ziyawa, but nasacela imali kumama. Kukhona isiblings zami esacela kumama. So zakapati zilunge mos. Azikazulunga mos. Yabona person esifakela yona. Like zininzi into endizibonayo, like ekhaya iroof ufuna uthwa engase kupeyintwe, but kusekho mna, uyabona, mna kukho siblings zam kubona. So it's, but mna also I came to low realization yonto ba mandingazifakeli pressure, I'm trying to unlearn zonke izinto and ekhaya kutheni. But you know, I'm not gonna. I know. I definitely know that my breakthrough will come.
Yeah.
It will come because I wasn't born. No one was born. Njeba. Angafulfill desires, net dreams, net goals, net desires.
Yeah.
Like if umuntu opushayo or
Eventually.
Want something in life, eventually you will get it. But uzifakeli pressure because una 21 uzifune wena una 21. Whatever you want is under the stars, you will get it.
Yeah.
Awufuni into angazange wayibona, ufuna into existayo.
Yeah.
Yebo?
Yeah.
So uzoyifumana, omnye umuntu nomnye umuntu ekwazi uyifumana, na uzoyifumana. But xa mhlawumbe ngathi under 25, it's very hard to understand loo nto. Pressure.
It's hard. It's not even a matter of under 25. It's hard for me. Like, I'm 26, right? I'm 26 this year, and it's hard, bro. It's like, and my mom, yes, I'm sometimes because, for instance, I don't even like going home, right? I don't like going home because the reason why I don't like going home is because or whatnot. No, it's not. It's not even about that. My parents are very supportive. My parents are very understanding people. They know what kind of a person I am. And they know that I've always worked so hard in my life, you know. And are the things that I want and the things that I want to achieve. But it's just that I don't want to go home because and the phony ukuba kula position where they say there's nothing apparently nokanye konakale this and I know I won't be able to help them out, you know, because I feel like now I'm at an age where I was supposed to be helping them out, you know, through something, right? So I don't like going home for those reasons. Ingaske umntana phonele over the phone and call about, oh, Nasiba, there's this and this and this, and I'm like, okay, cool, sure. But it stresses me out kakhulu xa usendlini and you get to experience it. And you're like, maybe I should not come back, you know. And also it gives you now, for instance, I kind of like moved out of home when I was 16.
Quiet on set.
When I was 16, right? When I was doing my grade 11, you know, you know, so I've kind of like got the idea of ukuba independent, the same thing, you know. So when I went into varsity, I already had the idea of what it means to be independent and also what it means ukuzizamela elifeni, you know. But also I didn't think about uzawufikelele to this age okokoko ubuzama. Why ingaqhubeki lento yokuzama, you know? So it's you know where the danger is. You know where the danger is. It's exactly there. Age. It's really hard. But do you think when it comes to mental health, we can do better as black? Because I feel like it's unfortunately races, you know. Because I feel like when it comes to acknowledging and understanding into your mental health and also not putting pressure to yourself. But like, where do we go wrong as the black youth? Because I can't even respond to that question, man. I'm hard on myself even to this day, you know, and probably next year as well. I'm still going to be hard.
You remind me of my best friend. That girl's always hard on herself, and I say, girl, calm down. Why are you always so hard on yourself? Like, would you be mean when towards yourself when I was happy?
Guys, I remember it told me.
Where is the problem, guys? I don't know where's the problem. But now I can tell you that the identify the problem, the bodily problem, and I'm doing something about that problem, which is I'm trying to unlearn all of this bullshit of putting pressure on myself, of not living in the moment. Like, you guys, I emphasize living in the moment. Because what's coming for you is greater. But I don't know where the problem is. But I know for myself, I came up with a solution of being positive. What I want will come to me.
I think
yes, maybe not now.
But eventually.
It'll come, and there's a reason why not now. Usaboniswa ezona chomi abantu baze chomi zakho. Usaboniswa nje ezinye corners of life, so that when you get there, fika usetlish. Kuba ngixofika esihlalweni sakho, fika ungena uthi zabo. Ungabi nazichomi ezabe zikudidisa zikudistracta, fake friends okanye warawara. You know who's in your corner.
Yeah.
You know your small circle. Preparation ke ngoku ba mafika uthi zava.
Damn, you're preaching, eh? No, you're preaching. No, guys, I'm really hard on myself, right? I'm really, really hard on myself. And I remember some time up in Vikini, a friend, I would call her a friend of mine, sent me a message when I woke up. Message WhatsApp, you know,
so what's the date?
That tells me, Ogbana, you're doing good, right? You're doing good. We see the effort. We see.
Can you please quiet on set, please?
And she said, "Bana, you're doing good. You're doing great. We see your effort. We see your work." And that to me, it was a validating moment because for the past 2 months, I've really been struggling to sleep. I know Banabanya Mklambe would see it, but I'm struggling to sleep in Mklambe because I'm editing a vlog, I'm editing Mklambe a podcast, I'm doing this and doing that. Anyway, there's that as well, right? But I've also been struggling to sleep because, incingasan ezinzulu there by the mind. It's really difficult. Kuba nzima ukulala because when you're trying to sleep, also you're thinking to yourself, shucks, I don't think and also you look at the amount of work that you've put into everything, and you're like, how abanye abantu are doing it? Because everyone is preaching hard work. I'm doing the hard work. What kind of the hard work do I need to do in order for me to get the results? You know, so this is that makes me to be really hard on myself. Especially when you are a graduate. I'm not saying that if you're not a graduate, you're not supposed to be hard on yourself, because everyone is destined for different things, right? But also there's this saying, okay, if you're a graduate, then you're going to become this person in life. You're going to get everything that you want. But then you graduate and then you realize, I have 4 years graduating, but still nothing is happening. Where then do I go wrong? You get my point? Because you even count the years and you're like, shucks, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and now it's 2022, 4 years down the line, and I still have nothing to show on my hand. You see? So I think like you preaching us to learning and unlearning certain things, you know, because also that thing in our black communities, you know, it wasn't my firstborn at all. So you can imagine the pressure as well. Because how you firstborn uzalwa nje sowulithemba lokuba uzawukhulula abazali. But abazali bafuna kube ngabamane bekhulula wena, you know, because there's so much pressure. I have 3 siblings. And I think to myself, in fact, a sibling yam is doing grade 12 now. Next year is going for varsity. And I was hoping, but I don't even have to do anything. I'm supposed to be the one taking care of her. You get my point?
Yeah.
Like everything. And also as someone that experienced varsity and know how hard it is at varsity, I wanted to be everything that I didn't necessarily have, you know, during that time.
Also for my siblings. Like, I've always thought it would work out like that. But now is the time. And I can't, because the sister Yam is out of matric. And my mom is like, yo, Hassan, up. Sister wako ndaba. And I know the struggles of it. Bufuna bengathi uyiblessa yakhe.
Yebo.
Just to make life and things easier for yena.
Because you know you didn't have it easy in varsity. But those are the struggles, man. Those are the struggles. I felt like we needed to have this kind of a conversation. I know we've been kind of like talking on social media, but also like it's not real. We just share on social media. You're not getting real into it. But I just wanted to have someone that maybe share the same experiences with me. Because being not where you thought you will be at, fucks you up,
Yeah.
It really fucks you up, and you feel like, yo, no, it's so hard. I remember when I went home, my grandma was like, I come find like, hey, but I was like, imagine your grandmom is asking you, but when they lived in a different time, but obviously I also felt like even if I can't even go to Kokwabo. I don't have anything. You know, I don't have anything in me right now except my qualification. So those are the struggles. You feel like I can't be in a relationship. You failing to even maintain a friendship, Yako, because you feel like, no, I'm gonna be a burden to these people. You know, if Umdu is going out, I don't have money to go out. So let me rather say and not go out. Like for me, I'm on my side. I'm just trying to start. So it was not a struggle, but it's so hard to even maintain a friendship, Yako, because now you feel like, hey, you know, it's difficult, right? It's hard. But you know what? We need to have more of these conversations, all right? Please do share your experiences of being unemployed, of mental health, or of not being where you thought you will be at this age on the comment section. Because for now we're wrapping up. And for Noben City because the Sikho has been preaching, okay? She's been preaching the whole entire time. Please learn to unlearn the things okay, so that we become a better generation. But this was it for episode 6 of In Conversations with Qadikazi. Until we meet again on my next video, it is Shower Dio. So we are done here, and I love you so much. Bye bye.